South Korea's recent brush with martial law sent shockwaves across the globe. The president's attempt to silence dissent by military force was a stark reminder of democracy's fragility, even in advanced nations. While the situation was quickly diffused, it raises a crucial question for Americans. Could it happen here? The answer, thankfully, is not a straightforward yes. Unlike South Korea, the United States Constitution does not grant the president the power to unilaterally declare martial law. State governors have limited authority to do so during emergencies, but such declarations are subject to judicial review and cannot override the federal Constitution. The U.S. Constitution, with its system of checks and balances, offers robust safeguards against the arbitrary imposition of military rule. However, history reveals instances where this power was invoked, albeit under specific circumstances. President Lincoln's declaration of martial law during the Civil War, for example, was rooted in the extraordinary challenge of rebellion. Similarly, President Roosevelt's declaration in Hawaii after Pearl Harbor, while controversial in its execution, stemmed from a direct attack on U.S. soil. These examples underscore the gravity associated with martial law in American history. While the Constitution does not explicitly grant the president the power to declare martial law, a looming threat exists in the form of the Insurrection Act. This vaguely worded statute, dating back to 1792, grants the president the authority to deploy troops domestically to quell unrest when deemed necessary. The Act's ambiguity, particularly regarding the president's discretion in defining insurrection and bypassing congressional oversight, makes it ripe for potential abuse. The specter of its use by President Trump in 2020 to suppress protests, coupled with calls from his allies for its expanded use, highlights the urgency for reform. The events in South Korea, combined with the existing ambiguities in US law, serve as a potent reminder of the constant vigilance required to safeguard democracy. While the US system is designed to prevent the arbitrary seizure of power, its resilience ultimately depends on the integrity of those entrusted with it. Strengthening our democracy demands clear legal parameters for the use of military force on domestic soil. Clarifying the Insurrection Act, ensuring robust congressional oversight, and fostering a culture of restraint among our leaders are essential steps in mitigating the risks and preserving the freedoms enshrined in our Constitution.